What's up, guys? It's Blader Gameplay, and today we have a little bit of a different style video. Florida man accused of stabbing friend with samurai sword over Xbox. I absolutely thought this title was ridiculously insane, so I had to make a video about it. This is a little bit different, a news article than what we're used to going on the channel. But honestly, I might make this into a thing just because there's a lot of crazy shit happening in the world, and it's kind of fun to stay up to date on it because you never know what people are going to do next. So anyways, let's get in this article and see what this man had to do with his Xbox. Police are searching for a man accused of stabbing his friend with a samurai sword during a conversation about Xbox. That is literally the first sentence I just read, and I already want to know how big is this samurai sword. Like, all I can think is one of them big, like, banana type samurai swords that you see in the movies, like a ninja has. I'm like, holy shit. And I'm thinking of something that's like longer than my arm. Walter Grimes is wanted for aggravated battery with a deadly weapon after he allegedly fled an apartment complex in Daytona Beach on Monday night. According to the report, the Daytona Beach Police Department. Police responded to the apartment in the 1000 block of South Beach Street and found a man bleeding near the front door of the apartment. He was conscious and alert. He got stabbed with the samurai sword, yet he was conscious and alert. That man's is tough. The police said he was moderately bleeding from the left side of his face and shoulder. This dude went for a decapitation of his decapitation, head and shoulders, where he was bleeding from. As he was being moved to the parking lot to be treated for his injuries, he told police that he was stabbed by a sword. Not just a sword, guys, a samurai sword. We'll keep reading. The man told police the man who stabbed him was his friend of about 2 years. Not really your friend if you got, I mean, he might have been your friend for them 2 years, but I would consider him no longer a friend or an acquaintance. Identified as Grimes. Grimes reportedly became homeless recently and was upset due to having to walk with his belongings. So did Grimes stab him because he wanted his Xbox and his buddy said, no, you can't have it? So then Grimes goes and stabs him? Or would he just was upset that day and kind of had like a sudden urge of anger or whatever and just went and started trying to decapitate his buddy? I don't know. Let's keep reading. The two were sitting on the couch shortly before 9 p.m. and the man asked Grimes if he was going to give him his Xbox. Grimes replied that he was not going to do that. The report said that's when he allegedly grabbed a samurai sword that was in the apartment and stabbed the man twice in the face and once in the shoulder. Holy cow, that is insane, guys. Stabbed the man twice in the face and once in the shoulder because he wasn't going to give him the Xbox. Grimes really, really wanted that Xbox. I also want to know, is this an Xbox 360, an Xbox One, an Xbox One X? Like, yes, that really doesn't make this okay, but, like, honestly, guys, I could see that. If someone wouldn't give me my Xbox One X, you know, if it led to that, you got to do what you got to do to get your games. But, not saying that's okay, but, like, I feel like it makes it a little better, maybe? Not really. During the course of the altercation, Grimes did not say anything threatening to the man. Grimes didn't say anything threatening. He just stabbed the man. Makes it all better, police said. Grimes then fled the apartment to an unknown direction. Neighbors heard screaming from inside the apartment, and when they went to check out what happened, the man pointed to the sword. Walter stabbed me, he said, according to the report. Police located the black and white samurai sword and found blood covering the entrance of the apartment and the living room carpet. Dude, this is something straight out of an anime, I swear. The man's injury, including multiple 2- and 3-inch lacerations, are non-life threatening, and he was transported to the local hospital. Police continue to search for Grimes, who was previously arrested in 2020 for battery and criminal mischief. Honestly, guys, I can't even believe that this is something that you see on the news anymore. Like, it's crazy how people put themselves in this situation. Like, I feel like Grimes' friend, Walter, I believe was his name, that's what the article stated. I feel like Walter should have known that this guy was kind of on the sketchier side of the spectrum and maybe not the most trustworthy person, but they must have been close because it sounds like Grimes had. Well, we know that his Xbox was there, and was this samurai swords Grimes that was in Walter's house? Like, was Grimes's Xbox and samurai sword? Like, how many belongings did he have in his house? And was this guy holding all of his stuff hostage? Because technically that's theft. So I mean, you can't stab somebody to get your stuff back, but you can call the police and get your stuff back. So we don't really, it doesn't really give us the whole story, but from what I'm reading, if if Grimes wanted his stuff back this bad and it was his, he could have definitely called the police and got his stuff back in a way way easier and not go to prison and not stab somebody with a huge black and white samurai sword. Like, there's definitely ways around this, but it sounded like Grimes really didn't give a shit anymore, and he just wanted that Xbox console so bad. Um, Honestly, guys, let me know in the comments down below if you think this was an Xbox 360, Xbox One. It doesn't even say if it's an actual console. It could be an Xbox game for all we know. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to bring this short little video to the channel and read this article. I thought it was absolutely crazy, and this is something that I'm going to keep my eyes open for more, because I think it's really fun to bring it's fun to bring to the channel, and it's also like, I feel like hopefully most of my subscribers also agree with me that this shit is absolutely absurd and insane, and I don't know one person in my life today that would do anything like this. I guess hold your friends close and pick your friends even more wisely, and we're living in a crazy world, guys, but there'll be more articles like this to come without a doubt, because that's the world we live in. So stay tuned, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this crazy little article, and I'll see you guys soon. This is Gameblade out.